Hell is constantly pissing the Suave shampoo, cool ocean conditioner combo. Yeah,
Fred Durst, naked body. You think he fucks with a red hat on backwards? He has to, right?
He has to. It's like a law.
Oh my god, man, let me tell you something. If I could take you outside and just beat the fuck out of you in a cage before every episode, we would have the goddamn best show you've ever heard in your entire life.
Which means you're getting peed in the mouth, right? Hi, folks.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
You're probably wondering why you're getting a beautiful new episode of The Dapper Dads, and it's not even Friday.
It's just a beautiful little surprise for everybody that we wanted to give to you, our wonderful fans, for sticking with us for as long as we've been doing this. We got a lot of big things coming in 2018 for you guys, and just to
it's
give
a nice little end of the year
Yeah.
surprise for you guys, because we love you a lot. What this officially is ever since we had some beautiful audio issues in episode 4, we do a little warm-up just to make sure everything sounds crisp and clear for you fuckers. And we realized about halfway through that there's some gold in there.
There is some nice little jokes that don't get put out on the show usually, because let's just face it, we're on all the time. Like, This is just who we are.
I can't turn off.
No, literally.
Unfortunately.
I turned down for absolutely bullshit.
So this is kind of all over the place. It's just random little bits here and there.
Yeah,
So it's not a cohesive episode, but it is funny. So it's just going to jump around a bunch.
So there's going to be some stuff that sounds weird, some stuff that sounds far away, you know, because we're setting stuff up. We're making sure the levels are set. Make sure the mic's set up properly. So we're not saying it's quality. We're not saying it's, going to be the best thing you've ever heard.
Yeah.
But this is something.
It's not an official episode, just a little bonus.
Yeah, just something. This is something we wanted to give you guys just so you could get a little bit more into the program and the brand we have, if that's something you're interested in.
Pop behind the scenes. And this is us bearing 2017. Thanks for sticking with us, and we'll see you next year.
Next year, kids. Mama. All right, let's listen back on that.
It won't fucking stop. Why won't you stop?
Why won't you stop? Why won't you? I actually had this really weird thought while I was
coming inside of a woman.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming inside of a woman. I think my mic's backwards because I sound very far away.
Yeah, it is.
Damn.
Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm the piece of shit.
Hey, at least you noticed it for once. Now your mic's off, so I get to say, Slim sucks big cocks. Hey, do you have any rebuttal? Nope, nothing? You must suck big.
Nothing but large penises. Much better.
Wow, it's glad it's
so
glad
much
that
better.
you got that.
I am remember, friend.
Fred's had a couple beers.
Friend, remember of when times being not of good, when you are feeling of sad times. Remember when happy time of be again smiling. Are we recording as pre right now or no?
Yeah, it's a hot pre.
Ooh, I love a good hot pre.
A piping hot pre.
Ooh, a bubbly hot pre.
Oh.
A booyungingap bubbling hot pre. Man, do you know something I realized today? I was eating, how many did I order?
6.
No, 8 Japanese egg rolls.
Jesus.
Because they're just vegetables stuffed in egg roll wrappers and deep fried, and they're so good. And I got through 6 of them, and I was like,
Felt bad?
no, I didn't even feel bad. I just realized that when I eat out like that, or I eat at Chipotle, I get a more varied range of nutrients than I get when I normally eat. Because if I just eat on my own, I eat frozen vegetables and peanut butter.
Noodles with butter.
That's
what I've been doing.
I don't even do that, man. I don't eat wheat.
I don't eat wheat. I don't eat wheat.
Okay,
here's the favorite little Uzi song.
Here's the thing.
I don't eat no wheat. She just eat my meat, and I don't eat no wheat. She just eat my meat. I'm a skirt off of her street, and I'm full up, and it's me.
You kid, but I swear to God, if that's not on his next album, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
I know, that's my favorite Uzi song. People are like, you listen to Uzi? I'm like, yeah,
I don't eat no wheat.
Yeah, have you heard that? I don't eat no wheat.
All she
eat is meat.
All she eat is meat. I don't eat no wheat. All she eat is meat. With Lil Uzi Vert with Migos.
Yeah.
But
she don't be eating no meat.
Meat.
She just be eating my meat.
Process. she just be eating my meat.
Joe Budden.
she just be eating. Fuck my meat. Joe Budden.
The ad-libs have gotten out of control.
The ad-libs have gotten seriously out of control. But I mean, they're out of control on this show too. What are you gonna do? We're recording down here in the basement. It's dark.
It is dark.
Trauma. He doesn't like the lights. They're too dark. Turn them up.
I need to see your...
All of the lights. Turn up the lights in here, baby.
Yeah, they just redo
their ad libs are just other
other more popular songs.
I got broads in Atlanta.
Oh,
Atlanta, broads, Panda,
was definitely the most effort that I've put into this thus far.
Thus far.
I'm sure there'll be more. Like,
I'm sure we'll have to give our literal blood, sweat, tears, come puke, piss, and shit at some point.
God, I'm ready for 2 out of the 4.
I'm ready for a little bit.
I'm ready for 6 out of the 4.
I'm ready for a little
What
bit.
are the other 2?
Ready for a dabble of everything.
Have you ever gotten soap in your pee hole?
Yes, and it stings like a motherfucker. Okay, weird shit about me since we're not actually recording yet.
It's pre.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Is it recording?
It's pre, yeah.
Fuck it. One time when I was in 6th grade, I jacked off with
Back in the 6th grade, I
get
jacked
some
off in the
bad
shower. I had a soap in my Peter.
the Dapper
is the
Dad
very-
remix. Back in the 6th grade, I got some shampoo stuck up in my Peter hole. See, musically, Lou, you fucking up.
But yeah, anyway.
No,
so
I jacked off with the Suave shampoo conditioner combo, and all it does is dry your dick out.
Well, yeah, this is the problem. Like, kids are gonna jerk off with whatever's in the shower.
Oh yeah, and they don't realize that the soap just dries your skin out. Like, it
Bad.
does it real bad. I remember specifically.
And then have you gotten like the chafing around like the bottom of
Yes!
the head? And
Oh
it
my
feels
God.
like your dick's gonna pull off like a mushroom.
That's what it was, because I jacked off with this shampoo and it irritated the shit out of it, apparently. And the next day I went to go take a piss in the bathroom and it looked like my dick had a sunburn on it.
Yeah.
Because like the
Yeah.
skin was peeling off of it. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, getting it should also be like more common knowledge that like if you're getting any sort of soap or shampoo or anything in your dick hole.
In your pecker.
Because I remember the first time that happened, I was like a young kid too, and I was like, jerk off with whatever's in the shower, and then it got in there, and then when you come, it's horrible.
It
And then when you
hurts.
pee like 2 more times out of the day,
It stings.
it's horrible.
It's gone off.
It's what hell is like. I'm gonna.
Hell is constantly pissing the Suave shampoo, cool ocean conditioner combo. When the sun was... Can
when
I
the
just...
sun has come and the moon is away,
It's shining.
you
Like mama.
might stand
Up on your
by
leg.
me. Found a dead body. Stand by me. Train is coming. Stand by me.
Kiefer Sutherland, stand by me.
One of them's dead. Stand by me.
That little fat kid and stand by me. Grew up and got handsome. He stand by me.
It's crazy because somewhere they're channeling this and they're rapping
writing
it.
The little fat kid from Stand By Me. Now he look handsome. He's stacking
Stand by
his
Me.
weed.
Who died from Stand By Me? Someone's dead, right?
Is one of them dead?
It was Joaquin Phoenix.
River Phoenix.
And he's dead?
Yeah, River, because River was
he in
Joaquin's
Stand
brother.
By Me? Someone from Stand By Me is dead.
No, the kid that they found the dead body. That's who that
but
dude's
someone in real life
Is,
had to
is
die.
Kiefer Sutherland still alive?
Is he in Stand By Me?
Yeah, I thought he was the guy with the gun, and he's like, "You better watch out,
Yeah, the
Jerry."
asshole.
Like,
Okay.
yeah,
Probably.
I swear to God, that's Kiefer Sutherland, and I'm not thinking of Lost
Do you
Boys.
think
He was in both.
Do you think he smokes fat Keef?
Yeah.
And they're like, "What are you doing, Keefer?"
you think-
and he's like,
do you
"I'm
think-
just keeping."
Do you think someone's made that joke of Chief Kiefer Sutherland? Do you think that's out
Can
there?
we do a face swap?
Let me.
I guarantee you it's out there. I thought
probably
I
is.
thought of something funny. I thought of Limp Bizkit. I did it all for the Nookie.
Mm-hmm.
Naki, the noodle that's like
Oh,
stuffed.
yeah.
I did it all for the Naki, and I was like, "Oh, Dad's onto something." It's out there. Nothing's original anymore.
I would.
I did it all for the Naki. Come on, the Naki. Come on, so you can get that Naki and cook it in your pasta sauce. I don't know.
And cook it in your cook it in your cook it in your
I remember being what, 8?
Yeah.
Like, I did it all for the Nookie. Come on, the Nookie.
Nookie.
And then it's like, so you can take that cookie and stick it in your
Yeah.
What the fuck were
Like
they
you-
doing?
yeah, like you think
and that
about
was a popular song.
I realized my thing with it is that I just like how an 8-string guitar sounds, and the first time I ever got my hands on an 8-string guitar,
the first time I ever got a hand job was to Nookie. You didn't do it for the Nookie. You did it for a hand job. Which is way worse.
Isn't that technically Nookie?
I don't know.
Is it a form? Is a hand
Who
job
the
a form
fuck-
of Nookie?
I would say no. But I mean,
but that's like the first thing I play because all it is.
West Borland?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Is
West
that-
Borland. Bro, he has. Oh, do you ever? Do you ever
changed a
like?
life.
Do you ever forget?
Someone saved a life tonight.
Do you ever forget about music and then you remember it suddenly and you're like, I have to listen to all of it?
Yeah.
His solo material he does is so good. Have
I
you ever
can't
listened to
believe
any of it?
What about Fred Durst's solo sex tape? Good
Never
or not?
watched it.
Should we? Should we review it?
Yeah, go ahead and pull it up right now.
I don't think it's even, the internet was even like, this is too much. I remember like him and Kid Rock and like fucking Bret Michaels were all just having sex tapes. And they were all gross. And no one liked it. Are you looking it up?
No, I'm looking up Black Light Burns. I'm not looking up. You look up the Limp Bizkit shit on your computer.
No, I don't want my computer to explode.
No, okay, so
Fred Durst, Naked Body, you think he fucks with the red hat on backwards? He has to, right?
He has to. It's like a law. When he signed his contract for his label, they're like, "We've got you for 80 albums because new metal's gonna be around forever."
And they did a stupid hand gesture.
And everybody had ice tips and Jinko jeans on.
What a better time.
Wearing polos with the collar popped.
God, we missed out.
No, okay, look it up. It's called Black Light Burns. He wrote this.
I'm never gonna listen to that.
No,
just being honest.
It doesn't. It doesn't even sound like Limp Bizkit. It's not even.
I'm sure it doesn't.
It sounds like Nine Inch Nails. Honestly, like picture 9 Inch Nails.
I don't need more 9 Inch Nails in my life. It's so good. I want to fuck you like an animal. No, we can't clear that. We'll get a copyright.
Will we?
Turn it off. Probably. We're getting weird copyrights.
I want to know if we put like
that Young Thug song that no one's ever heard.
It breaks my
suck
heart.
My fucking
I would
dick.
like it if we could like put some Chief Keef in the show and then have him like personally address us about it on like Twitter or something. Just be like, "Yo, take the song down."
Chief Keef really bad.
There's
a lot of rappers. I've gotten past the point of like meeting celebrities so much.
But like Chief Keef.
Just to talk to. He was on GGN with Snoop Dogg, as was Designer. I was able to get through 5 minutes of that Designer one. I had to turn it off. It's so hard to just listen to him speak.
How do you think, like, do you think he'll ever, like...
You think that's it all the fucking time?
It has to be. It has to be. Do you think he's ever
so exhausting for me?
Like he's like one of those people that like drains your energy. Yeah. I think that's where all his energy comes from.
When he was getting interviewed and the girl started dancing because she thought he was rapping because it's just how he fucking him talking.
I like to think that he's like an like we already have X-Men out there and we don't know it. And his power is he like drains other people's energy, but he doesn't know how to harness it. So he's just like, hey man, you know what? Let's go around. Man, don't get you know what time for the motherfucker, man.
That.
I am very sorry. I am late.
You're a very horrible.
I know.
Part of this endeavor. I just feel bad for you.
Nothing is going to faze me today.
Oh, I could show you some things.
All right. It says it'll take 11 minutes from here to there.
Could you get on the mic so I can test some fucking...
It says it's going to take 11 minutes to get from here to there, so I'm going to have to leave here at like 12:40.
12:40?
Yeah. Not 12:40, 1:40.
I was like, why are we doing this?
Real short, fast, choppy episode.
It's perfect. All right.
Yeah. Because then that'll give me enough time where you can literally record me running out of here being like, I'm off to die, children. Could I get some more volume in my mic? I can't hear myself at all, and I'm turned up all the way.
That's weird. I can hear the shit out of it.
Yeah, I can't hear the shit out of anything. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Check. That's a little better. Yeah.
See, it's so loud in mine. I guess it kind of...
Maybe my ears are plugged up. I don't know. I'm just dying. Oh, honey jalapeno Fetty Wap snacks now.
Yeah, I think we got to try that. How's that for the headphones?
Oh, that's so much better.
All right.
That's a nice level. It's pre anyone could ever hope for. Sincerely, it's pre that only God himself wishes he could lick off the tip. I feel like every time we do a pre, it's all about how come I don't see you for a week. I come back and the first thing out of my mouth is dicks.
I like where you're going.
I don't.
It's
like
nice when the dicks come out of your mouth and don't go in. At least.
I mean,
if nothing else,
we can't.
I'd rather have a dick go out of my mouth than in.
Jesus Christ!
Right?
It's a hot one out today.
It is. I forgot my coat. I don't know what that means.
I don't fucking know either. Why are we even doing this?
I don't know. No one cares. Like getting kicked in the scrotum.
Yep.
Like getting shit in your scrotum.
Like getting fucked in your scrotum.
Yep, with a set of pins. I'm not getting anything in me.
You're not getting anything for you? No dicks in your pins?
No, and that would have been a great hot pre.
That would have been a wonderful... as fuck.
Checkity, put dicks on my checks, please. I don't know what that means. But I know that I mean it. Let me put the head in.
Stop singing it if it's so terrible.
It is catchy, like I said.
It's not catchy at all.
I feel like I sound very... Are we there? Are we there?
Where's Hobo Larry?
I just got him. Oh, I think I left him over there.
Hobo Larry didn't do nothing wrong.
Son of a fuck.
We can't do the show without Hobo Larry, clearly.
I couldn't find him.
I mean, he's usually hanging out in a gutter by an old parking sign somewhere. Is that what he's hanging on to?
Yeah, this is no parking.
Yeah, good. Yeah, he's just a
Can't
fucking
even park.
a souse. Is that what they called him back in the day?
Yeah, is that okay to say?
Souse?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I thought it was...
it's-
something's wrong with me.
Do
You know what it is.
you need me?
Checkity.
Man, we did a lot of singing in the last episode.
Lot
I
of
was
singing.
okay with it.
Yeah,
It was nice.
I thought it was awful.
I thought, we're tone deaf, but it sounds fucking nice.
Speak for yourself.
Man.
Man, what?
Good.
Good gravy.
Hit another with a stiff just all that bass. Wait, turn it back up again. Gonna hit it with a stiff left, right.
Hey, stop. It's peeking. And it's not even up there.
Oh, I'm not even close to peaking. Don't even think I'm
I
close.
see it peeking out at me, so what is that? What's going on? You're being a piece of shit.
I'm always...
What is going on?
No, it's too quiet. I need you to turn it up more because I can't hear myself. There we go. That's
Is that
better.
what you wanted?
Yes.
Is this what you wanted?
Is this-
Is this what you wanted?
Look what you made me do. Too sexy for my shirt.
What the fuck?
If you listen to Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift, it sounds just like,
I'm never listening to Taylor Swift.
I don't want to
think
listen to it, but they play it on the TVs and the loop at work, so I got to hear it all the fucking time.
I still, am not hearing myself. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Where's Daddy at? Yeah, there we go. Way too loud. Bring it in. Shove it in my mouth.
I said, don't blame me because you're tone deaf and retarded.
It just, normally it's down like this low, and I can't hear anything.
Yeah, I can't hear a damn thing if it's down that low.
I don't know what changed.
But I like getting
And
down
I'm worried
low.
we're not producing a quality product.
We've been producing a quality product.
Yeah, and now it seems like we're not.
You know what's
Since I
ironic?
can't hear myself. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be like this. It can be like... Are we getting that?
Is it coming up? Are you don't force it. Don't force
Let it
now.
slip in.
Just let it slip in.
Sometimes you got to force it because you can't find it.
I don't like anything about that. That sounds like something X would put in one of his songs.
Oh, it's not like that, but you know what I mean. You got to noodle it in.
Yeah. That's what I've been told. The OGs that told me to just noodle it in.
People taught you how to have sex. Who taught you how to jerk off like that?
Literally, I just figured it out by myself through a great act of will of God. I was just like, well, this kind of makes sense. And then it worked, and I thought I was going to be a millionaire.
Do people know?
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, my God.
It's scary the first time when it happens.
I was
You're
like, I'm going to
what
get...
happened?
I was like, I'm going to get out of this cow town.
Those billboards in Hollywood are going to have my face in this plastered all over.
Because I'm going to plaster this everywhere.
I got to see if that's how that feels every time that happens, or if that was just a one-off.
I've never... I know, I can't believe I'm saying this. I specifically remember one time when I first started, I didn't know what it was. I just knew that it felt good. And for some reason, I was like, I'm probably going to die if I keep doing this. So I should probably curb it. But I was like, yeah, I can't stop.
Stop, won't stop.
And now I'm here. So, I'm still kicking it. Doctor said I wouldn't make it. But here I am, a standing testament that you can jack off 9 times a day and still live.
God. What's
36. I knew what you were gonna ask, and it's 36. I think I was like 13, 14, something like that. Like I was very...
Is this a joke?
No.
36?
36.
In a 24-hour period?
I was young and volatile.
This is like Wade Boggs of jerking off.
Yeah, okay.
It was also on a cross-country flight.
I wish. Oh man, all that oxygen deprivation from being that far up in the air, you could just jack your way off into Nirvana at that point.
Oh, I love to jerk off to Nirvana. Rape me. Oh, I am.
Hey, what color were Kurt Cobain's eyes?
What?
Blue. One blue that way, one blue this way. Fuck Nirvana.
Yeah, Nirvana's trash.
I fucking hate
Wildly
Nirvana.
overrated.
Wild. Thank you, dear God. So bad.
I'm glad Kurt's dead, so we have Foo Fighters.
I mean, I'm not going to say I'm glad anybody's dead, but the Foo Fighters are pretty goddamn good, in my opinion.
yeah, underrated.
Super. I wouldn't say they're underrated at this
You
point.
don't hear a lot of people admit it, I guess.
I like the Foo Fighters.
I like the Foo Fighters too. Old Foo Fighters. I don't know what.
I remember when I was at the Prairie Street Brew House. Everlong was playing, and it really defined that moment for me because I was like, wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of good Foo Fighters songs.
I'm a one.
One time, me and just spent like a whole afternoon pulling up Foo Fighters songs.
Yeah.
We did the same thing where we were like, thank God Nirvana's gone so we could have Foo Fighters. And then we just listened to a shit ton of Foo Fighters. And I was like, yeah, it's underrated or like forgettable. You forget.
I'm playing a Foo Fighters song right now.
We can't clear it.
I mean,
We can't have any more copyright strikes. They're out for us.
are they really out for us?
I mean, we got 2. You can only have 3, but I don't know the way it works anymore. And they don't tell you. I just got to find out.
How do you just find out?
I just go to like the list of our videos, and then there's like a weird crossed out money icon, and they're like copyright strike, and I'm like, suck my whole fucking dick.
The entirety of it.
Because both of them that got copyright strikes, they're fucking stupid. Like they shouldn't be. Fuck me.
Fuck.
Look at me. Fucking me.
Nope, we're not doing
Whoops.
it. Not anymore.
Whoops.
Not anymore.
It just slipped out.
Yeah, like
I
it-
secretly only listen to X.
I don't know what I would hate you so much. Like I go over to your house and you're just like,
And
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, come in my room 1 second, and you just hear posters tearing down. And I'm like, yeah, come in. And then like all the records are gone. And you're like, what do you listen to? And I'm like, nothing. And then it just somehow starts
no, I like to
playing.
think even better. You're just like, hey, I gotta take a leak. Pull some music up, and I just like go on your computer and I open iTunes, one song, look at me, all capitals, 3 exclamation points.
And it's like 4 hours long because it's just on a loop.
But it's even then it's still played 33,000 times.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, my computer's like fucked up and weird. I don't know.
I don't know. It just only wants to play that song for some reason. All
Nothing.
every song that I play, it still comes out as "Look at Me." I don't know what to
I
do.
don't know what it is.
It's like that fucked up Jim Carrey movie where he was. What was it? 27.
The number 23.
It was it.
I think so.
28 days later, but 20.
We can't just keep naming 20s and be like, these are medias.
The dads just ramble on about things about the 20s. Yeah, I remember the 1920s because I went to a shaman.
The Great Depression.
And he told me about my past
The
life.
greatest depression ever. Hands down, that's got to be the greatest depression.
The greatest
You know what I mean?
depression. I've had some great depressions in my life, but that
one,
was the greatest
I've never
depression.
been going through depression and been like, this is a great depression,
I
bitch.
Is that not how you handle depression? I handle everything I do
dabble.
like a baller, like everything I do.
Oh, you think so?
I
You
do.
fucking scumbag.
See, everything I do, I handle like a baller. So, like, even if it's a depression, it's a great depression for me.
I don't know. I'll put it out there in the pre. I hit a car recently, and I've never hit a car before. Allegedly. I was at the pumpkin patch, and I backed up into a car.
I had a friend do that at a Halloween party. Fall just makes you back into things, I guess, because you fall back.
I looked, and it like that parking lot is like tight.
It's fucked, yeah.
But I was like, I got enough room, and I was going real slow, and when I hit it, it was like boom, and I was like, fuck. And I did still have that mentality where I was like, just peel out. No one. How are you gonna find me?
Because you're always gonna be that dirty little hood rat kid on the inside. Yeah.
I literally had to stop myself from just taking off. And I did the nice thing. I pulled up and like moved out of the way, and I got out, and it was clear it was like a 16-year-old kid who must have took his little brothers to the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Because the small child gets out and was like, are the pumpkins okay? And I was like, what is going on? I thought it was gonna be like a dad who was gonna be like, fuck you, and it was gonna make me mad, and I was gonna say fuck you, and then we were gonna fight at the pumpkin patch.
No, always been a dream.
But it was like a 16-year-old kid, and he hopped out, and he was like, shit. He was like, when you hit us, we all lurched forward. He was like, it's not bad, because they had a bunch of scratches on the back. I could see where I hit him, and he's like, I think that was already there. And I was like, yeah, probably.
more than likely.
And then he was like, I got in a car accident. I got my car totaled like a month ago downtown Rockford. So this is fine. Like, I'm not worried about it.
Nice.
And he ended up being super nice and like shook my hand, and we were just talking about shit for a minute. And I was like, you sure you're good? We like gave him insurance and everything just to make sure.
Yeah.
And like phone numbers, because I'm not trying to be shitty. Like, it looked fine.
But like if something happened.
Yeah, I'm like, if you want to, I mean, because he was like, the thing that sucks is like we both get fucked. I got hit, but they're going to raise my insurance. And I was like, I agree. We should go with that because I don't want anything on this.
Right.
And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I was looking in the back and I thought I was clear, and I haven't hit a car. I don't know. I don't think I've ever hit a car. Yeah.
I got hit by a car November of 2015, I think, where that's how my truck got all fucked up on the side that. And back in like 2011, I was pulling into a parking spot at the mall and I like scraped somebody's car, and I really should have just drove away, but my girlfriend at the time was like, you need to do the right thing and leave the number and blah blah blah. My insurance rates went up, and there's a bunch of crazy shit where like her lawyer wouldn't call me no matter how often I called them. This woman was like, well, he's been calling you. I was like, the fuck, he hasn't. I was like, I've been trying to call this guy. And I was on my way down to Kansas. I was like on the road for like 7 hours, and this bitch calls me and she goes, well, if you don't talk to my lawyer, I'm gonna sue you and blah 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 and all this shit. I'm like, I've been calling the motherfucker. So I called the guy and I just raised a whole stink. I was like, I'm gonna get my fucking lawyers involved with this.
I got many on deck.
I was like, I don't know who your client is, but they keep insisting that I need to speak with you, and I've tried multiple times. So I would hate to get my personal legal team involved in this. If you would do me a favor and just give me a call back during business hours, I'd greatly appreciate it. And call back right away. I was on the road. They were like, oh, and what can we do for you, sir? And
they were like, back in the 6th grade, I had the bad grades. I was in love with my tutor. Told what?
I'm too loud.
I usually just tell you you're a piece of fucking human garbage.
Nothing
shit.
I don't think from sunrise to sunset, my friend.
Nothing I ain't telling myself from the moment I wake up till the second I fall asleep.
That's nice. At least you have something to think about.
I mean, if it's the only thing you think about, though. Lovely. Bitching about my sounds coming in through. I can hear you swallowing. I can hear your digestive system.
Hey, that was
fighting the trash that you put in there.
Hey, man. I got to keep this thing maintained.
Yeah, maintain like an old, like 76 Chavaco that hasn't had an oil change since 2003.
I rarely get stomach aches, and I rarely have diarrhea, so I'm doing something right.
I worry about you.
I'm healthy. I'm the healthy one here. You want to fight about it?
Yeah, I do.
You want to feel how fragile these bones can get?
Yes, I do. I like to think that I like that we go to fight and it's like I got like a good fighting stance, but you got like some kind of like Barney Fife knock-knee old like 1930s weak guy fight moves, and I'm just like, ha.
I square up real nicely. People think it looks funny, but bitch, it's effective.
I mean, if it hurts, it doesn't matter what it looks like.
You got to get a nice stance. People don't know how to fucking fight.
You got to lock your legs. It's got to be all in the upper body.
Yeah, you got to lock your legs so when they kick your knees, they buckle and break backwards.
Absolutely.
My legs are not locked. My legs are so flimsy. So when I get hit, I bounce back, hit the ground, and pop back up.
That's what I'm saying. That Barney Fife like stance where your knees are inward together.
Yeah, my knees are sketchy.
Everything about you is sketchy. The knees are just the first place to start.
My knee is hurting again because it's cold. So I'm like, is this?
That's
clearly
the excuse.
You can suck my dick.
I mean, I'd rather not, because apparently it's full of gonorrhea. Yeah,
it's covered. It's not
it's full. I'm just gonna.
No,
yeah, all that pus just.
Hot mouse of pus. Because I come on so many mice.
I don't like anything. Thank God there's no video, because goddamn.
Yeah, I realized it makes it difficult to edit. So as soon as we're done with this, we'll set up the camera. I'll break out the drink.
I'll play some Foo Fighters.
We'll just blast Foo Fighters, and then in a couple hours, when we're done with our Foo Fighters kick, we'll record an episode.
I really like
episode 20, just Foo Fighters.
Just Foo Fighters jokes the whole time.
No, it's just we play Foo Fighters. We're like, yeah, we might get a copyright strike, but fuck it.
But fuck it.
Here's another hot one straight from the Dapper Dads. Thanks for tuning in to W Dad. We got a 5-hour block of Foo Fighters long.
Thanks for tuning in to WDAD. Here we got DJ Fast Finger Slim. It's a Slim. And DJ Drama. Toilet flush. What would your ridiculous radio sounds be that you would want with your name?
I love a toilet flush.
A good toilet flush with it?
Good toilet flush. Air horn bomb.
I was gonna say, if it was mine, I'd want Fast Finger Slim with a whip, a kerchow, and then
a loud purring. Yeah, it's just like 4 minutes of sound.
Kerchow. 15 minutes and DJ Fast Finger Slim. 15 minutes of Migos ad libs.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then drama, and I'm like, hey, and then they go into
kerchow. I have something.
Mine's a slowed down backwards whip, so it's like I don't know.
Like the reverse hi hats in the beginning of trap songs, where it's like,
yeah, yep. Damn, that goes hard. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That's like when you turn the bass all the way down, the treble all the way up.
You can do a lot with your mouth.
I can't. I don't know what's going on.
Could have changed. I'm gonna have a fucking brain aneurysm.
Hey, you know what?
Shit.
I think this bag of rap snacks was meant to come to us because the back says sometimes you need those bad days because it helps you truly appreciate the good ones. So,
Yeah, after you spend years in prison.
hey, you know what? Thank God for small miracles.
Ain't no God.
No God. And then,
There's no video, so that was just weird.
I know.
Weird.
Didn't you ever see 30 Days of Night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it like a week ago. That's one of my Christmas movies.
Same. That Black Christmas.
White Christmas is good. The original, didn't they remake it?
Yeah, I watch both.
I like the original.
The
bag over the head.
Yeah. Oh, that's some dark shit.
Yeah.
So good.
So I
Makes me want to watch Last House on the Left too. I don't know why. Whenever I watch Black Christmas, I want to watch Last House on the Left.
Last House on the Left.
Really?
It's too rapey.
Yeah. Yeah. But the murder though.
It's too rapey. Yeah. Yeah. But the murder though.
Yeah, the murder's fantastic.
The murder's where it's at.
Yeah.
Let me put the head in. I need some water.
I need some water.
Yeah, who the fuck was like, you know what would be sick? A backwards beat.
A backwards beat.
Let's save this.
For the
We gotta save all of this.
I need some water. Was fucking the guy who made the noises from Police Academy hanging out with
You
Kendrick.
were fucking the guy who made the Police Academy noises? Mr. Bounce out with that fo-fo.
What if
can't
it?
quit singing
Okay,
that.
what if they redid Police Academy, but
It was just Kendrick's baby voice.
no, I was gonna say three. Okay, one of them is, but three of the cops are Migos.
Three quick Police Academies. One is
three.
Migos. One is Kendrick's baby voice.
And then who would the last one be?
Lil
Lil-
Uzi.
I was gonna
You're gonna
mask
get that.
off your memory.
All of the pre is about Lil Uzi and Migos. It's almost unbelievable.
That's who we listen to the most, I guess.
I don't listen to Migos that much.
Really, I listen
or
to
Uzi.
I listen to an equal amount of both. I feel like a lot of Uzi and a lot of Migos.
What in the fuck?
You know what I find is great? And take your responsibilities with people and blow them off until they stop bugging you.
Yeah, you mean my life plan?
Yeah, pretty much.
You mean my 5-year plan? Oh, I'm already fucking it up. Let's not talk about dicks either. It's all dicks and Migos. It's almost unbelievable.
Yeah, I told
feel
you.
like we
I
have
was
to-
like,
Address how much dicks and pre-goes. Pre-goes. Migos, prongles.
okay, so they got the no. We can't talk about Migos anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Or potato chips. God damn.
Yeah, we only talk about 3 things.
Yeah, it's incredible that people still listen to the show at this point.
Give it time.
God, man.
I don't know why I threw
No,
it.
let me see the cigarette. I'll show you how
No,
to do
we'll
it.
wait. We'll wait. I did
No,
it
I gotta
fine.
show you how to
No,
position
we need
it.
to pre. I know.
Now it's just gonna be us fighting, like an old
Then
weird
it's
couple.
real. Then it's real. You want to really hear the fights? You want to hear the real shit that happens?
Yeah, I mean, we pretty much just
all of
domestically
this.
abuse each other before the show, so we
I
can.
fucking wish.
Oh my god! You know how much I wish we could like Thunderdome? I could just Thunderdome the fuck out of
I'll
you
take
before
some
we start this
Thunderdome
show.
from you.
Oh my god, man! Let me tell you something. If I could take you outside and just beat the fuck out of you in a cage before every episode, we would have the goddamn best show you've ever heard in your entire life. This
Why
shit,
is there got to be a cage?
because it's a Thunderdome.
No,
Then what do you want to fight in?
an octagon.
Okay, really? You want to come at me in your fucking tap out shirt, bro, that you picked up at Walmart in the nice cheap t-shirt section?
I wish I had a tap out.
You know what kind of guy wants to fight me in an octagon? A guy who wears a tap out shirt with a stretched out collar that he has wiped his dip off of his lips with
now
so
I wanna
many
fight
times.
him.
Yeah, fight him in the octagon with his little beer belly coming from years of ballpark wieners and Bud Lights.
Or like a 3 a.m. Mexican restaurant fight is really where I like to get down.
I thought you were going to say a 3 a.m. hot dog, and I was going to say I, too, used to enjoy a 3 a.m. hot dog.
I mean, there's nothing wrong. Actually, I don't think I want a 3 a.m. hot dog.
But, okay, what about, like, when you go to a barbecue and they have the hot dogs, and then it's like you get that nice smoky, like...
I have a whole thing. My favorite hot dog, and it's impossible to find. I'm thinking maybe GFS or, like, one of those places. The hot dogs from, like, elementary school, they're kind of gray looking.
Yeah.
I could eat 20 of those right now.
The hot dogs I like best, I like the big bites from 7-Elevens. Those are oh my god.
Give me the gray, low grade.
Big old plump juicy sausage, just pop it in your mouth.
I don't like those. I like the
Love
gray
it.
ones. I had it one time. My sister, don't do that. You're gonna kill everyone. Don't do that. You're gonna break your gift. You're gonna break the gift of gab.
Mask off, remember me.
No, too much.
There's got to be a theme running through the people have to find because they have to put the pieces together.
I don't think
remember?
they'll have to find it. It's very apparent.
It's so apparent.
It's all we talk about when not under the crippling pressure of the show.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're, best friends who have relatable content to talk about between each other or anything.
No. I wish I never did this. I wish I never met you.
You just start talking about it. But I like my friend too much. I wish I never met him.
Hello?
I've been listening to this song.
No, we literally have to
It goes like
oh, shut up.
make a beat out of Sparkmaster tape using a beat that he made.
I don't know what you're even doing anymore. Aneurysm. My annual aneurysm.
It goes like
God. Welcome to Bob's annual aneurysm. Off of Route 2. Bob's annual aneurysm.
Okay,
Aneurysms now on sale.
I was going to say, is it a store where you buy aneurysms or is it implied that you go there once a year and Bob has an aneurysm?
What would you like to see?
I suppose the year, because that makes it more of an exclusive event. You're paying for
and it doesn't affect you as much,
right?
It's
Well, because
just
I mean, if I can see an aneurysm every 20 minutes, if I stop between the hours of 8 and 5, that doesn't really make it fun. It's just a tourist trap. But if once a year during the equinox, when the planets align right,
it's like a geyser of an aneurysm.
And someone asked Bob one more time, "When you gonna have the aneurysm?" He finally just and he just blows.
Here it is, folks.
Make sure you wear your aneurysm goggles and your tarps in the first 6 rows because you will get wet.
The shirt that says,
and Bob just
I
has
seen
an
Bob
aneurysm.
have an aneurysm, and all I got was this shitty t-shirt.
And it's pictures with Bob after the show. He's just bloody everywhere, just like blood running out of his eyes and his nose.
I got the meet and greet VIP tickets. I get to meet Bob. I hope I get some aneurysm on me. First 3 rows get aneurysm on them.
Bob, are you watching this? Are you watching this? I'm your biggest fan, Bob. Biggest aneurysm fan.
Bob, I've seen 4 of your aneurysms.
He's got like a fucking like pack attached to his head that he squirts. He's like, aneurysm.
They're like, man, the aneurysms kind of got played out. I was a fan before everyone else started showing up.
Yeah, man,
When you
I
could get
remember
real
back when
close
Bob
to
was just having aneurysms outside the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Man, I saw
was
Bob
bitching.
have an aneurysm in a parking lot in a skate park in Chesney Park 14 years ago.
That was when it was real. Before it got all commercial and he started wearing all those brand names on his face. Powered by Duracell, Bob's aneurysm.
Would the Dapper Dads take out ad space on
Yes,
Bob's face
exclusively.
right across the forehead?
Yeah.
Bob's annual aneurysm sponsored exclusively by the Dapper Dad. The
But we-
t-shirts we could make Bob's aneurysm x Dapper Dads.
Yeah.
And it's just the mouths, but our mouths over Bob's bloody aneurysm face.
Beautiful.
Ah, this is so good.
But we only pay him if right before the aneurysm he goes, they're not even dads, and then he goes into it.
He has
That's
to go.
like our clause that we're like, he'll probably fuck it up and we don't have to pay him.
Right before he has it, he has to go, call 4027 Dapper with anything and everything and check out the show every Friday to see if your story,
Aesthetic.
see if your
Aneurysm.
see if my aneurysm makes the cut. And then he has to, but while he has an aneurysm, he has to call the number and go, this is Bob from Bob's annual aneurysm, and I'm having my annual aneurysm for the Dapper Dads.
I just called to say, if the Dapper Dads aren't there for your aneurysm, it's like you didn't even have one.
Can we just play the voicemail? And it's like, well, that was graphic for absolutely no reason.
I didn't even know, Bob.
I don't know who Bob is, but thanks for calling the number, Bob. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hope your annual aneurysm is good next year, because sorry we couldn't make it. Sorry we couldn't pay you either, because you failed to say Dapper when you said the phone number. You just said 407 DAP, and the blood started coming. Yeah, so we're willing to give you 35% of the T-shirt sales.
I don't remember you could say Dapper or Dap. And I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, so would you rather cut Bob in on 35% of the T-shirt sales or 10% of the overall profits from the program? Because the T-shirts are a pretty sweet plum.
Yeah. I'd probably go T-shirts because not everyone's going to want a T-shirt.
Yeah, but man, if we made some really nice like silk screened American Apparel, like
I don't like
Bob,
American Apparel. They're out of business.
What brand would you want then?
I like Gildan. We've been over this.
Gildan,
Too much about
tight neck T-shirt.
Tight neck.
Dapper Dad's X Bob's annual aneurysm. I could see it.
I could see it.
That should be a shirt.
Graphic depiction of his aneurysm.
That should be a shirt we make in the upcoming year. And do like one of the like the sketch style that you do, like when you actually draw, like when you paint and stuff like that. Do that, but a guy having an aneurysm and make that the shirt.
This is weirdly specific.
No, I really would like to see that because like your art style is so specific. It's so Pacific.
It is so Pacific. I only
it's
do it on
watery
Pacific
and
time.
salty. No, when I see you like sketch something or paint something, I'm like, that's
jokes at once. We're onto something.
And we're not even dads.
Yeah, we're not even dads, but our jokes overlap. Fully remove all the horrible things.
Fully remove the full horrible things.
Yeah, there's some.
Doesn't matter how much I pray, the horrible stuff just won't come out. Oh, fuck.
I'm hot and ready for this episode.
Bro, I'm so ready for this episode. Today is a great day.
It could be.
It's gonna be.
You don't know that.
It's Dapper Day. Every Dapper Day is a great day.
I'm going to take you to the mall and I'm going to cry a lot.
Okay.
I need you to hold me.
If that's your MO, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
Are you going to get a smoothie at the mall?
You mean a strawberry lemonade?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to go to the mall and not get a strawberry lemonade.
Strawberries.
Hi, what can I get you? I think that bitch hates me because I'm there so much, which is weird because I'm keeping you in fucking business.
Right, why are you
And I will
hating
wipe
me?
your makeup off of your goddamn face with a hand of strawberry lemonade. But
that's the best way to
it's like,
revitalize
what do you
your skin.
want? And I'm like,
merchandise idea: Dapper Dad Strawberry Lemonade facial scrub.
yeah, it's just our jizz. I heard
But
it's good for
we
skin.
put little mouth micro beads in there that you rub into your face, and they like in the commercial.
They're glass, shards of glass.
It's just insulation with like glue in it.
Oh God, I hate
Just
insulation.
rubbing it into your
Have
face.
you ever been deep into
Yes,
some insulation?
yes. Oh,
Like,
bro.
elbows deep, and then you're
Yes.
like, I've made a gross mistake
This
here.
itches and hurts at the same time. When I was a kid, my dad had a property that he owned, and he tore all the insulation out of the walls downstairs, and it was just all over the carpet. And I was like 6, and so I was like, I'm tired, and I like laid down on the carpet, and I'm a stomach sleeper, so I was like laying down like this, and my dad was like, Jesus, you gotta get up, that carpet's covered in insulation. And I had to like go home and like soak in the bath to get all the glass out of my skin. Like, ugh.
I had it one time when I was taking my sister's car, like the inside interior part, and I had insulation in it for some reason, and it was very surprising. And then I was like, I'm so itchy and ouchy. And I had it another time where I reached in, I think, a box in a garage at a place I lived, and it was just insulation. Like, just did that blind grab in, like, what's going to be in here? And I was like, oh, it's shards of glass and stuffing. What a weird thing.
And why did they put the Pink Panther on the front if you're not supposed to play with it?
And it's like pink and fun looking.
Right, it looks like cotton candy, but then you touch it and you're like, this stings like bees, except it looks like a cloud.
I went to a game at Auburn, football game, and the bleachers, when I finally got up, felt like insulation. Like my ass hangs out a little bit, and it felt just like that. I don't know what the fuck it was, because I wasn't sitting on insulation, but me and my buddy that I went with were both like, why the fuck now our asses are itchy and weird and terrible?
Because where was this at?
Auburn.
Yeah, because it was at Auburn where like nothing's been cleaned since '09. So like picture
It's outside. It was outside.
I mean, that's even worse because now you got animal shit, you got hillbilly shit, you got Auburn kid shit, nothing, and it's just getting mingled. It's just getting mingled together with the rainwater.
You make
and
it sound like there's just a line
and
of
the
different
trash.
species to shit there. Like, I gotta go, come on.
I mean, everybody's got a shit
I'm after,
somewhere.
I got my ticket, I'm after the hillbilly, but before the possum. Number 9, that's me. This is gonna be a good one.
The possum tries to fight you. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like showing you its ticket.
Yeah, showing you its shit, and you're like, well, you're already done. I'm gonna smear it. I didn't know you could talk. This is incredible.
Danny DeVito voices the possum for the skit. God damn. How great would that be? I mean, I'm not saying we listen to every show back or something, but that's been a recurring theme for what I can tell. Are you even a fan of this? Do you even fuck with us?
You got
that
some
way?
serious hairs on your chest.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I've been trying.
Yeah, Slim, it's nice of you to finally pop your shirt off before we get going.
No,
you know how to get me worked up. It's always that noise.
It is always that noise because that's how my tongue sounds when it flicks on your balls. Fucking fantastic pre. Just the best fucking pre. God could even ask for. How many beers deep are you so far?
4?
And
But
5 is waiting.
Yeah, 5.
This is
5's
just
on
black
deck.
coffee. That's all this is.
This is just what I got.
This is just some hobo piss I got at the Safeway before I came over.
How many fucking interesting containers do you have for things?
I got a thing about containers
I got
for
a thing
things.
about.
Well,
you ever
I'm-
been to the Container Store?
I've not. Is there one?
Yeah, that's like a chain store. It's called the Container Store.
You're
It's like rich people shit. I think it's like super expensive.
You're not fucking with me? Like it's a thing? It's called the
yeah,
Container
the Container
Store?
Store. Yeah, yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
It's very real.
The Container Store.
The Container Store. Why don't you fucking Google it?
Nah.
You think I'm full of shit?
No, I'm going to...
Container. Like I would make up the Container Store.
Just to fuck with me, probably, yeah.
I am better than that.
4 beers deep starts fucking with Slim's love of oddly specific
Yeah, have
things.
you ever heard of the Container Store?
That's gonna be you as a dad. I can just see you in your living room
It's
at
not
like
even my kids.
just
I'm at the Container Store and they're like, yeah, I have heard of it. We're here. I'm like, what kind of containers are you looking for? Big ones? How big's your box? And then they're like, sir, you have to leave. We told you can't come back. And I'm
How
like,
big's your
just pouring all these beers in a container and I'll be out of your hair in a jiffy. And I'm just drinking a container
Full
of
of
beer.
beer.
Warm beer.
container. I need a container that be big like this.
Yeah. Do you think you go in there and be like, I need a container for like 8 road beers?
I need a container.
Trunk container, beer, road beer, 8
Listen,
trunk, 8 trunks.
Listen,
of
I was
beer.
told that the Container Store would have everything that I needed for all my container needs, and I need a container
I
very
need to
odd and
contain
specific.
things. Do you think anyone goes there and they're like, hey, I need to contain something?
Hey, so I found this in the yellow pages, and I have just some containing concerns I need to have addressed. Is this the place where I can come? It looks like you
Is this the
mostly.
place where I can go?
It looks
and a
like you mostly
container?
sell containers, which I'm a little perplexed by. A place called the Container Store.
What do you think's like a good container? Say if it was like a body shape, I don't know, 5'7". Do you think you'd be able to
160 pounds.
160 pounds. Little
Parker.
bloated, maybe disassembled though, so it could squeeze a little better. Do you think this would do the job?
What kind of container?
One that you can pour acid into and it doesn't leak through. You know, it's got that
Just
emblem on
going
the
with
bottom.
very specific things at the Container Store. I thought you people were here to.
I need a light container that blonde hair won't show up in. You know what I'm talking about?
Sir, I hate to just keep harping on the issue here, but if you clearly don't know your store as well as I do. I looked online at your company's, whole handbook and everything like that, and they said that you are here to help me with my containing needs.
Yeah.
And you're being very, very unhelpful as you don't know any of the questions that I'm asking you about your product. Do they train you here? Do they what do they even pay? Do they just pay you to jack off into your own ass all day? Because do they have containers for that? Do they have containers that you jack off in here? Because apparently you're an expert in that department, but you can't help me with this goddamn body problem.
We've all got body problems, sir.
Lots.
It's my break.
I feel okay. Maybe someday when the dads have like the art center for the kids and stuff like that, we can have the dad's container store.
Yeah, and it's all good body-sized containers.
Good size containers for all your containing needs.
This bitch. So there's something I was going to tell you. You drink like a monster.
Because that
Just
shit.
guzzle.
Try that.
You're just a guzzler.
I am a guzzler because I get hella thirsty.
I think our mug is better than this. I'm not going to lie.
I'm not saying
It's got
it
a better
isn't.
grip.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's because our mug is clearly superior.
No, I don't like that at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that stuff tastes like Christmas in
It
a
tastes
bottle.
like
to
Christmas
me.
in a bottle. Yeah. I don't want that.
You got to add vodka to it. That's what makes it
So
hella
I can
good.
puke more.
Yeah.
Shit
puke
tastes
up,
horrible.
puke up Christmas.
Yeah, it tastes like Christmas, which is what I don't like when people are like, it tastes like Christmas.
Really?
Like
with
my
anything?
other senses to be Christmas, not taste.
So you like to hear Christmas,
It's like a
smell
liquid
Christmas.
pumpkin pie. I love a liquid pumpkin pie. You should see my toilet then.
I have $3.
There's whipped cream on top, but it's not whipped cream.
Oh, but it's whipped.
A shotgun is where you shit and come like separately. You know, you ever take a shit and then jerk off into the toilet? That's a shotgun.
What's then?
So it's all in the toilet.
Okay, so
it's like a porta potty.
So a shotgun is all in the toilet. A blumpkin is
Together, yeah. Someone giving you a blowjob while you're
taking
shitting.
a shit. Okay.
Which means you're getting peed in the mouth, right? Can you just pee and then just shit? Or like I'm pushing and everything's coming out. That's why
Because
I've
if
never
you're
understood
sitting,
about-
I feel like everything's coming out.
Well, like when I'm pushing the shit, pee is coming out. That's when I'm like, I pee the most efficiently is when I'm taking a shit because everything comes out of my body. You know what I mean? Because I'll pee and then I start shitting and then a little pee keeps coming out.
Like I know
So
what
if
you're
your dick is
saying.
in someone's mouth, you're also peeing in their mouth, right? That's been my big problem with Blumpkins.
There's
my big
a-
bugaboo about Blumpkins.
Drama's big bugaboo about Blumpkins.
It's my children's
Episode
book.
22.
That's my children's book.
Oh man, how
The big bugaboo about Blumpkins
Drama-
with very detailed
the Dapper Dads
sketches.
present Drama's big bugaboo about Blumpkins.
It's like Baby's Day Out, but with Blumpkins.
what would the
That's how we pitch it. It's like Baby's Day Out
but with,
with
Blumpkins.
Blumpkins.
It's like Boss
Sold,
Baby.
Greenlit.
It's
Yeah,
like Boss Baby,
with
but
more
with-
dicks than mouths.
With Boss Baby, but more pissing and coming in mouths while shit's coming out of assholes.
Yeah.
Like the Boss Baby receiving a Blumpkin from
Banned
Alec
in
Baldwin.
47 countries.
Worse than Roger Ebert.
Roger Ebert comes back from the dead.
And says-
Is he dead? One of them's dead. Ebert and Roper. One of them's dead.
Who's the one that went mute or deaf? One of them is
And then,
like
then they die?
no,
doesn't
they're
have a
still
tongue?
alive.
Who died?
Everyone dies.
a lot of the
Everybody's
A
dying.
lot of the
bitch.
Prius are speculating deaths. It's not slander.
Is it really?
There's another one about speculating death.
I think it's just
It's a
because
lot of us going, are they dead? Were they even in that?
were they alive?
I think Ebert is dead. Ebert or Roper. Because didn't,
One of them's dead, but one of them is
then
alive,
there's a
but
new-
has like mouth cancer.
yeah, and lost their tongue?
Yeah, and so they can't like talk about movies anymore. So they just like write a blog.
Yeah.
Sorry if you're family and you're listening to this and you're like, that son of a bitch.
Yeah, we get.
My granddad did not get mouth cancer.
If we get a letter, at least we know who's who.
Yeah, because what? We're going to get one from like the Segway guy's uncle and then like
yeah,
the
Josie, I think.
Joe. Yeah, oh, from the desk. I'm surprised we haven't gotten more letters, mainly because we haven't been giving out an address for people to mail them to. But there's
What
an
if we
email.
each got one in our house?
Like, but then they ended up being sketches from Steve's sketchbook.
This is too far back.
No,
This
it
is
has to keep
unrelatable.
going. It's super relatable for us. We know what we're talking about. Everyone else just kind of has to figure it out. That way.
Yeah, that way. I used to trap out a Subway.
No more
no,
Migos.
fuck.
Why the
God
fuck?
damn.
I haven't had a man. Slam, 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 slam.
Well, you ruined that.
Yeah, I ruined it. Me.
Ruin all of them.
Yeah, I ruined your 30 seconds of caliphony music. That was fantastic.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Caliphony?
Wow.
The smoke that billowed out when you barely audibly went.
It's my aesthetic. It's gonna be a good day today.
I don't know.
See, here's the thing, man. Normally on my days off, this is like when I'm like, I've woken up.
Masturbating ferociously.
I've already. I didn't masturbate today.
Boo.
No, I still.
What?
Just don't put this in the pre.
Yeah, it probably
Yeah.
won't.
I woke up.
That's going in the free.
Damn it.
Daddy's out there. It's so hot.
Are you really that
I'm
warm?
very hot.
I'm
so
very
hot.
comfy.
I feel like by the end of this, I will be nauseous about it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't do
How many
well.
shirts are you wearing?
2.
Take one off.
What? I get where this is going. I won't be tricked again. Fool me 2 times, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, won't get fooled again. Fool me 7 times, and I'm definitely gonna stop taking my shirt off. We can't clear that for sure.
We can clear me singing it a cappella.
No.
What would happen?
Too-
What would you do if we put
we
the
get
video
sued
out?
by CSI or whatever one? Wasn't that the intro to a CSI?
Like
or,
every CSI.
Yeah, we get sued by them
introductions
instead.
Instead
the
of just,
Who's like, I don't give a fuck.
yeah, we heard you
Fuck
talking
the
shit
Who.
about Gary Sinise. That guy loves the veterans. We can't have this.
Isn't that song called Teenage Wasteland?
Won't get fooled again.
What's Teenage Wasteland?
Okay,
that's a stupid title.
Teenage Wasteland.
Oh, I guess they do say it. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Who cares about the Who? Who cares about the Who?
I like the Who. I like the Who quite a bit, actually.
All right, well, I guess you're fired.
Okay. Well,
This is a trap household.
man, it's a trap household, but we're gonna go see Pew 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 next week.
Oh, I can't wait.
Gonna be
So
hella
good you buy extra tickets.
Yeah, I don't remember us talking about this, probably because I was fucked up.
Yeah, I told Matt, and he was like, well, he was on things. And I was like, yeah. I told you 2 nights in a row, but both nights you were fucked.
But I was on 6 drugs at one time.
Geeked up bug one time. Brick Baby Shitro, don't sue us. I think you shortened it to Brick Baby. Smart career move.
Brick
Very
baby
smart career.
shitro, do not sue us. We love you.
You can't have Shitro on your name. But then I love when he goes Shitro.
I talk about things that I hate a lot.
Yeah, like yourself.
Oh God, why do you think
Me.
we have a show where we? Why do you think I do a show with you where we talk about ourselves? Because that's what I hate the most.
Hate yourself.
I hate yourself.
I feel a lot of pain.
I'm really worried you're gonna have a heart attack on this episode,
That'd
and
be sick.
how sick would that be if you died on the final
That's
episode?
the only way. This isn't the final episode.
But it would be if you died.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Like, it's not. How am I gonna continue this without you? Let's be
You
real.
gotta know how to put it out. I'm gonna write down instructions.
I'm
'cause
just
that's
the hype
thing.
man.
It's
Oh,
I think I'll
and that
die,
could be a
you won't be
beautiful-
able to like make it.
No,
like,
I won't. Like
efficiently put it.
yeah.
And then it's gonna be you'll be able to put it out, but it won't be like compressed and equalized. And I'll come back and beat the shit out of you
For
in
making
ghost
such a
form.
terrible
But I'll just
product
be
in your
punching
name.
through you, and I'll be like, "No, you ruined it."
No, even better. You have to come back and possess me, and then like move your
Yeah.
arms through me to like do
really
the
the only
program
way.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
And then I'm like, I had one. You get. I'm like, when you
you're
die,
still
you get.
figuring out the body.
you
You're like,
get-
whoa,
This thing is crazy.
I'm like-
and then I just jerk off a bunch. So I'm like, gotta give it a test
Jerk-
run.
rip my dick off. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ah." I have all the little fingers.
Yeah. And then I'm like, I went to the afterlife, and they were like, you get one thing. You can go to heaven. You can go back and say goodbye to someone. You can change something in the world. And I'm like, I just got to get one episode out. And they're like, you'll go to hell if you don't choose to go to heaven. And I'm like, I got to do it for the people.
Yeah.
And then we get 40 downloads. And then I'm like, in hell, like, damn, really probably should have just went to heaven.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking up at heaven, and it's like everything I want.
I'm up there. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm also dead. You killed me coming into my body. You left with my heart.
When you ripped my dick off, I bled out in the shower. I bled out driving on the way to the emergency room, and I got lightheaded and crashed into a happy walk, killing 17 people, including 3 children and 2 pregnant friends.
Friends of the children or friends of yours? Because if it's friends of yours, I feel like you were up to this.
No, it was just 2 random pregnant girls. And you
They were
did this
friends.
because your ghost body just wanted to jack off in my body one last
And it didn't
time.
know my strength.
And you ripped my dick off, and no one else was around to drive me to the hospital because I don't have any other friends but you.
And the devil's like, I've seen a lot of shit, but that takes the cake.
That is something else.
And then I become like a saint of hell. The new Metallica album, Saint of Hell.
Saint of Hell featuring you just on the cover, a memorial picture of you with those ghetto ass clouds behind you.
Ah, beautiful.
Oh, how nice is that going to be? Just Metallica.
And I'm in hell, and they're like, you're on a Metallica album. I'm like, fuck. And they're like, 2018 Metallica. And I'm like, fuck. Can't be Master of Puppets.
They called him a dapper
God.
and draw my wolves in there, yeah.
Stop this, please. This might be the
This
most upsetting thing you've ever done in front of me. And I've seen you do something.
He came back into Fast Finger Slim's the bar down.
That time you stole that walker from that old man.
Baby hands.
That's what they call me in the sack.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
What does it mean?
What
is it?
On the street, I'm like, hey, baby hands. You're like, yo, what's up?
No, you know my name is, what was I saying in the last episode? Big Dick something. I don't know. I can't remember any of this shit anymore.
No, you can't remember lies about your little dick.
That's true. I remember the lies. I don't remember the truths. Oh shit, this has been 20 minutes.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's a good.
When we finally get the Travis Jack Huncho album, it's just the dumbest ad-libs.
Abalibs.
Ab-libs.
Ab-libs.
I was so crazy shit happened. I was driving around today, and my car died before I even got to come out here. I had to get my battery jumped, and I went to a friend's house after work, and on the way back, 5 o'clock traffic was fucking terrible, and I was with another friend, and I wouldn't stop screaming, call the ambulance. Oh God, there's a man on the ground. Why won't you call the ambulance?